Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Wow, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Went full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? His way forward, and he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Ready! Bracco 80!
But right away, they'll change the look.
Viking 18!
On first down, they'll start out with Wright. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Drop 50! Drop 50!
Back to throw. Cates. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Take a look at this Patriots defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season has been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team this unit on his shoulder pads and carry him to the right spots.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Let's go now.
In motion to tight end.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 light.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hey, man.
In motion goes the tight end.
79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 61 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. A quick throw here out to Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
70 Rangers. 18 Romney. 18 60 Eagles.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Patriots nothing.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, Garfield. Crazy. Hey, rip.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. This defense for the Steelers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
To the air, May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
From the gun, it's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They'll run on first down. Whitfield. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Patriots at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll keep it on the ground. Whitfield. And 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Crazy. Five.
To throw, it's May. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Okay, break, trap 60. Corey, 70. Riggs. Trap all 80. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Cates. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. His first catch, good for 6.
I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. 18 Cardinal.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And we'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And they get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Panther 11. Kevin Byron. Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, Cates. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. Track him 60. 70 line. 60 Maverick.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
70.
Man open left side is Brown. 3 yards out. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line. 14-0 the score.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
From the 6.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go street. Tap, hurt. Gravity lying. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Go.
Off play action. Cates. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. 57 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Patriots nothing.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Lots of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 3, 60 Maverick, Warriors 70.
Second and 5. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Okay, ready?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go, strike. Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Cates. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Rip, back, crazy. Turn my side. Crazy. 5.
They'll throw with May. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Crazy. 5.
Throwing here is May. He's going to walk one deep left side here. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Throwing to start the drive. Cates. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 28-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Gets around him. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Patriots nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A solid stiff arm. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll keep it on the ground. Whitfield trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Crazy. 5.
They're going on 4th down. May. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing to start the drive. Cates. Going right side here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Check smash, check smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun. Cates. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Cates. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Cup 19. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him. Missed.
It will not go down. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this 1st half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Crazy. What's that? 5.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. What a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
On the ready.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 line. Hurt. Go.
They'll give this to Wright, running right. separate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Tag. 19, Tiger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Cowboy 8, Buffalo 18, 19 Lions, Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Operating from the gun, Cates. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
68, hey. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Complete to Wright. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Rig alert, rig alert. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing to start the drive. Cates. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of the first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
You're on the ball. Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, May with it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's May. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Patriots are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they scored here. This one is pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Bronco.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Dragon 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
From the gun on third down, Cates. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On the RPO, that's complete right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's right. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Charger with the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pick up there on 1st and goal.
Second and goal from inside the 5. One of the tight ends comes in motion. They'll try again. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers extend their lead yet again. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. I'm in. Somebody got to do it. I'm in. Watch do it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them are the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Crazy, crazy. It was crazy, crazy. Five.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Panther, Viking 18, Bronco 80. Steady, ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Cates. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hurt. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Cougar 9, 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown Steelers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the 1st half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. To the air, May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
What's that? Crazy.
To throw, it's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got his man, it's Williams. Now he'll go down is inside the 30. A nice gain of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Crazy. Five.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. May looking to run. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, New England. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are able to claw one back. Extra point right down the middle. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
19 Tiger.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3.
70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 19 tight. That's Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Cates.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
From the gun, it's May.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Now 2nd and 3.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
19 Lions. Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Looking to throw. Cates airing it out for Hamilton. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Throwing to start the drive. Cody. That is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Cody. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Cody, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Does the big boy have the juice? And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Cody. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for New England. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Looking to throw. Cody. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up third and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Cody. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's fourth down.
Completed pass brings up a fourth down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin fourth quarter, you're going. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. To try here for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
73. Patriots 28.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Give up the middle to right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
19. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Set. Hurt.
Second and 14. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it third.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Warriors 70. 7 Dragon 60.
From the gun on third down. Cates. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.